Good morning. How are y'all doing today? I tell you, it's nice to get out here and get a nice walk while it's still kind of cool outside. I'm on my third mile, working on finishing my third mile right now. Got my push-ups in this morning, and I'm so happy to be able to start off knocking that out first thing in the morning. But you know what's funny is my brain doesn't always want to do that first thing in the morning. When I woke up this morning at 4 a.m., I didn't have anything pressing to do right then, but I'm always, during my waking hours, looking for somewhere productive to put my hands, unless I'm just kind of relaxing for a little while. Every once in a while, I just want something to take my mind off of what I got to think about all the time. Once I do that for a little while, I tend to get a little bit of anxiety to do something that's important. And it's real easy to economize myself out of something that I've come to know as best practices. Working with engineers in the current line of work I'm in, I get to find out a lot about best practices and how they share those practices with each other, because they want to be able to say, well, this is why we do this, so that they can have a reason behind the effort. Because if you're just doing effort and you don't have a reason, it can very easily feel like you're doing nothing. And simply thinking about the fact that, gosh, I gotta put on some different clothes, that I'm gonna get dirty, and then I'm gonna have to take a shower, and I just don't want to have to do all that. It's extra expense and time and whatever excuse we start to make to stop doing what we know is a good practice, like getting up first thing in the morning, tackling that exercise. I got out of it for a while because I've been in a bit of chaos, but now that things are starting to settle down a little bit and things are starting to get more normal, I'm able to start using those best practices to their best advantage. I stopped justifying why I don't need to do something or why it would be better to put my efforts towards something else, when really what it comes down to is I just don't want to do it. I want to do something else that I feel like is going to move me closer to another goal. And a lot of times those goals aren't fully realized yet. I'm just massaging them. But I've got to stick with the things that I know work while I'm working on the new innovative processes. And one of the things I know that works is getting up and starting your day with a good walk and a little bit of exercise, drinking some electrolytes to start your day, maybe having a good protein breakfast, and get going. That way you start with the energy you need to power your mind, you got the energy you need to power your body, you've exercised already, so you're getting your blood flowing, and you're ready to take on the day. Even though it's a Saturday, I still got things to do. I got a video I want to make for you guys, and I was thinking about that when I first woke up this morning. But I can't let that come in place of what I need to be doing as my best practice. So if you're not employing your own best practices and following your own advice when you know you need to be following that advice, it's time to start doing that. It's time to start doing the things you know are going to move you in the direction you want to go, even when they seem like they're boring, even when they seem like they're slow in results, because without them, you are constantly going backwards in the area that you want to improve, especially if that involves your mind or your body. You're never staying still. You're either going forward or backwards. And I want to see you go forward. I want to see a lot of my fellow brothers and sisters out there moving forward, because when we're moving forward together, we make great things happen. And we have great communities and great relationships. And it's so much better to live in civilized society where you have great relationships and great people that are doing things together. Well, that's just a simple thought to encourage you to say, screw it, I'm going to get up and do it, and I'm going to make it happen today. And then do it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and you'll see the changes. You'll see what it takes to get from where I was at the beginning of this video to where I am now, feeling like a whole different person, loving life in a way that I didn't before, because I was just waiting for it to be over with. That's no way to live. And I know you don't want to live that way. So let's get up and do it. I'll see you next time.
If we pay extra, could we maybe get some grease or fat?